way over here. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Oh no, not that one. I need a new Dynamite thumbnail. Yes. Save. YouTube, I will get your chat up right now momentarily. What's up, Jalen? Yeah, I gotta try a different streaming software so I can actually schedule my lives, because at the moment I'm not allowed to without there being 2 live streams, and that's annoying. Nobody wants that. Okay, hold up. Oh my god, why is this like this? Am I already buffering? What the hell? There it is. Okay. YouTube chat, I got you. Raphael, Chris, John Duffy, Kayla, Fabi. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Hi Zeus, hello Casey-on, hi Amicio. YouTube is broken. No, it's not that it's broken, it's more of I use Restream, and for some reason there's supposed to be like a solution for what I'm experiencing. There's even a whole YouTube video on it, and it still doesn't work. If I schedule a live stream, if I set it up right on time, I essentially could be able to see YouTube chat immediately when I go live, but it doesn't work as easy as it is on Restream. I might change it to like the Stream Elements one that they have. Last time I did that, it was just dragging my internet so hard and I kept crashing. But at this point in time, I'm already crashing. You know, watching on Twitch because YouTube is down. Oh wait, really? Oh wait, is YouTube actually fucking down? Wait, what? Great Seth impression, by the way. Thank you. Wait, is YouTube down, guys? Why is YouTube down? Why is YouTube down? What the fuck? YouTube is currently experiencing service disruptions, like due to a combination of technical difficulties and possibly a DDoS attack, leading to issue with video loading and access. Oh, YouTube is down. Wait, this shit was like 23 hours ago. Wait, 23 hours ago it was down. I posted a fucking video. I didn't know YouTube was down. YouTube got hacked. I posted a motherfucking video. Oh, went down like 20 minutes ago? It says 23 hours ago. YouTube works for you. YouTube crashed for me like 10 minutes ago. But we're good now? What the fuck? I'm like, I took time to actually edit this video. That's the only thing I did the entire day too. I recorded it last night. I took time to edit this fucking video. I didn't know that YouTube was down. I would have scheduled it for it to come out tomorrow instead, or until they announced that it wasn't down anymore. So I'm kind of annoyed. Mine is down 24 minutes ago. I watched a video about an hour ago and now it's not letting me load a video. Oh, that's annoying as fuck for creators. Like, I'm crashing the fuck out right now. Oh, I have yet to put 0 days without a crash out. I will. This was supposed to be done in my old place, where I was gonna have basically like a sign that says how many days without a crash out. Is it me or is YouTube not working? No, my Twitch is telling me that. W video, W mini. Thank you so much, Diego. YouTube is acting up. Update come in. What the fuck? Yeah, so if you're able to watch it, which that totally sucks. I wish I knew. I'm frustrated because the amount of work I put into it, and then like if YouTube is down, then people aren't going to be watching my shit. I'm assuming. I don't know. Or maybe. I don't know, maybe I'm just not popular. Damn. If you guys did see my new video over on YouTube, I appreciate you guys. Days since crash out would be great. Yeah, this was like a idea ever since I was at my old place, and I didn't do it. Crash out calendar, yeah. Except it'll be for like me, not my internet crashes. Because at that point, there's no point in having a sign. I feel like it crashes every single day. Is this a special show? What do you mean? For Dynamite, no, it's just a regular event. Last week was Title Tuesday. The week before that was the 6 year anniversary. Today is just like a special, or special, not special. It's just a normal episode. I'm hoping I can watch WWE Evolve event tonight because they're streaming it on Tubi and YouTube. You should be able to, yeah. I believe it's an hour long. I haven't seen one episode of it, but I do know the talent that's on there. Some I have seen in the independent scene. What's up, Nathan? YouTube is scuffed as fuck. Is it really? Yeah, I have no idea. I was getting ready for stream, so I haven't been on YouTube for like 3 hours. I was reading. I'm trying to finish my book. I'm like 70, no, not even 70. I'm like 60% of the way through. So the closer I get to finishing the book, the more and more and more I just like read. Normally I read 1 to 2 chapters a day, and then when I'm closer, when I see myself above the halfway point, I'm like, all right, let's try to read like 3 to 4. So I've been kind of doing that after I posted my YouTube video. I watched Showdown instead of Title Tuesday. Invasion, yeah, I did too. I was streaming it. I love the AJ Lee video. I was 12 at the time. AJ Lee ate stealing the time of the men, especially at the time the Divas matches were shorter and shorter. Yeah, she was a part of the No Way Out poster. She was a part of the entire package. Like the entire feud between him and Danielson was focused around AJ Lee. It's crazy. It's crazy how over she was and how much time she got. I fucking love that shit. I'm on YouTube now. I'm seeing the video clip. It might be the video stream. Yeah, I don't know. If you are here and you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate you. My YouTube, what I will say is I usually have a lot more viewers, and my YouTube chat is active as fuck. My YouTube chat is normally fucking active, and it's not that active right now. I don't know. I think it should be good though. I think YouTube should be good. Hello, Ty. John Moxley face to face with Darby. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I'm not the biggest Darby fan, so it's like whatever to me. That's not what I'm looking forward to the most here. I don't even know what's going to be on tonight's card. What's up, DJ? I love that she was mothering with the guy storyline, and then Caitlyn starts her storyline with Eve and Layla, and both kind of elevate the Divas, and they collide for the Divas Championship later, and also they are best friends forever as Legends. Yeah. There's a lot that happened that sort of put everything together. It was symbiosis the way that it happened. So I really like 2012. 2012 was probably one of my favorite years, just because looking back at like the storylines and all that, I'm looking at what else happened and I'm like, 2012 fucked. I liked that year. They had a brawl at Comic-Con. Yeah, I saw. I got the internet. I hope AJ Lee shows up on Raw again soon. If they don't have anything planned for her until Survivor Series, she'll probably show up like 2 weeks, or maybe she'll show up like in November to start that feud. TBH. If you have your AJ Lee merch already, put a W on chat. I don't have it thus yet. I think it's coming tomorrow. It did say that it was coming on Friday, but then now it says that it should be expected by tomorrow. So I'll be getting that. And then I have another shirt from a different company. They're like a secret exclusive company. I should have that shirt coming shortly as well. All right, well, it is already Dynamite time, and Big Bang is still on my screen. Let's expedite this. It's live TV. Come on, guys. Hold up. Let me fix this. Maybe I just need a refresh. Oh no, it sent me back. Let's not do that. Okay, there it is.
Moving and selling their house.
Really? Why?
Something about babies crying and keeping them up all night's not important. You guys should totally take a look at it.
Wait, up next, the Big Bang Theory.
Neighbors.
Hey, wait a minute. What about us? We're married now.
To the right feed. Hold up, guys. What the fuck? I should be. Yeah. Wait. Bruh, starting all late AEW time, yes. Happy Wednesday. YouTube being weird, not letting me join the stream. Yeah. YouTube is down apparently. I hate that shit. I'm actually kind of frustrated because I worked hard on a video. I was just bitching to stream right now. I was like, I never anticipate that YouTube is going to be down. Instagram is different, Twitter is different, but at the same time, the amount of effort that it takes to post on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok is different than the amount of effort you're putting into a whole fucking YouTube video. Let's go. Hell yeah. Just 3 days away. Wrestle Dream this Saturday. Is this a 3-hour show? I have no idea. I don't think so. It should be a 2-hour show.
Men's World Championship, but coming up tonight, the AEW World Trios Championship is on the line.
Last week was Title Tuesday, so that was 2.5 hours. The week before that, even the 6-year anniversary was just 2 hours, right? Well, with the overrun.
Commentary desk. And this past Saturday, Tony Schiavone, it was a shocking scene when Josh Alexander and Kota Ibushi met one-on-one.
It was a horrible fall, as you saw right there. It happened, and of course, it was a count-out, but that is just part of the story.
Yeah, Mark Davis returning, attacking Kota Ibushi after the injury,
Mark
but it was Kenny
Davis
Omega that intervened at Omega, and Jack Perry shared these words after the incident.
All I'm saying is that you and I have some of the same enemies.
You want to have my back? You want to prove something? See you at Dynamite. See what we can make happen.
Tonight, coming up on Saturday, the Young Bucks in a $500,000 match against Jurassic Express. But tonight, we will see Jurassic Express and Kenny Omega against the Don Callis families of Hechicero.
What?
Josh Alexander and Mark Davis.
Hechicero the goat.
And also coming up this Saturday, coming up tonight, the Hurt Syndicate Gates of Agony.
Wait, what? AEW? Wait, what is this? Dynamite AEW Collision?
After the epic street fight in Jacksonville.
Wait, what's happening? Are they showing?
It will be the
I'm so confused. What is
Megan
this?
Bayne going up against Harley Cameron.
Are we having 2 episodes? I can't see YouTube on my phone. Yeah, apparently that's an issue right now. Oh, it is 3 hours, 2 hours of Dynamite, 1 hour collision. Got it, thank you. Oh, it is a 3-hour show then, guys.
One final time before Wrestle Dream.
That is
Someone
going to be
actively getting
explosive.
fired.
Fans also coming up tonight. How about this? Orange Cassidy teams up with Kyle O'Reilly.
YouTube is still
Going up
down.
against members of the Death Riders, Danny Garcia and Wheeler Yuta.
And speaking of the Death Riders, Tony, it will be, Claudio, Tekla, and Jamie Hayter will do battle this
Yeah, 3 hour show
Saturday.
tonight. Guys, if you can't watch on YouTube, head on over to Twitch. Twitch is active right now. The chat. I can see you guys chatting, but I don't know if you guys can hear me. I don't know if you guys can even see me. But head on over to Twitch, YouTube. Here, I'm gonna type it in.
Chris Statlander will defend against Tony Storm Excalibur.
But before that, let's go to the back where Renee Paquette is standing by to get the famous last words from champion and challenger alike.
Ladies, first of all, thank you to agreeing to no physicality during this interview. This Saturday at Wrestle Dream, you'll have one of the most long-awaited, anticipated matches in the history of the women's division here. Okay, enough! Enough! I just want to know where your heads are at. Tony, you go first.
Chris, it's not you, it's me. When I lost that title, I thought I would feel freedom. A release of the years and tears I had spent fighting for it. But I felt nothing. My canvas went blank. And my heart only starts beating when I dream of winning it back. I am that title. Close your eyes and picture it. And it's around this waist. I've done with that championship what no one else has done. And if that means fighting at my absolute best to take it away from a woman of whom I admire, then so be it. And if you are indeed my murderer, then so be that too. I don't know who I am without that title. But darling, who are you?
Ooh.
You've let this loss cause you to lose yourself. But you need to remember who you've been all along. Meanwhile, you've never been able to figure me out because I am constantly evolving. Who I am is a culmination of everything I was before. I'm already different than the person you faced at All Out. That was just a taste of everything I will be. We are living in this world, and I am the champion of it. I am an extraordinary being, a killer as dangerous as the cosmos are large, a person who will outlive her doubters with her determination, her grit, her ability, and the most deserving of this prestige in this very moment, no matter the timeline. So Godspeed, Toni Storm. I will give you the rest you so deeply deserve.
Professional wrestling is a lie that reveals the truth. And we've told some ridiculous lies. But at Wrestle Dream, we will find out the truth.
Toni, you know the truth. You just have to accept it.
Okay, some very powerful words.
Is this interview over?
Yes.
Good. Meet me in the ring.
All right. What the fuck? Are they just walking to the ring?
Somebody get me my jacket, please.
Well, Toni Storm and Chris Statlander were supposed to meet one-on-one.
Well, I'm happy she's champion, not because she's a pretty woman. I'm happy she's very talented.
Maybe happening tonight. We will have to stand by
Restart the
and
YouTube
find
app
out.
or
But fans,
browser.
Wrestle Dream coming up 3 nights from now. This Saturday night live on HBO Max / AEW.
Let's go, honey bears.
I guess this is happening right now, Brian.
Yeah, it's going live right now.
Can hear and see you. I know Twitch can. It's YouTube. It's YouTube that has the issue. Apparently it's down.
Off to the races here tonight as Chris Statlander, topless Toni Storm.
Where are they at tonight?
St. Louis, fisticuffs flying here tonight in Kansas City.
You heard, Brian, how confident Chris Statlander is, and you can just see it in the ring right now.
Yeah, you can just see it in her posture, see it in the way that she's moving.
But, wait a second. Toni Storm.
She's trying for Storm Zero there.
I'm trying to refresh so I can catch up with.
But it seems that's not how Toni Storm wants to beat Chris Statlander. Their first ever one-on-one meeting taking place in 3 days' time. Wrestle Dream, the Chaffetz Arena in St. Louis. Will the reign of Chris Statlander
YouTube decided that it wanted to be trash today, so did my internet.
Will the title return?
So did my internet.
Toni Storm.
I do have an update on my
between these two ladies, but a lot of animosity to boot.
And a lot for each of them to prove to each other, especially after what happened at All Out.
Wow, an explosive start to our program, but right now, understand after their triumphant return last week, Jurassic Express, Jack Perry, Luchasaurus have something to say.
All right, Mommy Statlander. I'm assuming they started. They did start, yes.
Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks at Wrestle Dream. And Bucks, I just want to tell you, I don't hate you. If I'm being fully honest, I love you guys. And I will always be grateful for everything that you did for me. But when I needed you most, you didn't pick up the phone. When I needed you most, you didn't have my back. So I had to look deep into my past to find somebody who would.
big trios battle set for later on tonight.
Okay, for a big bad dog, you got predicts right.
Peace
Hi, bad dog, by the way. YouTube was on some bullshit. I know. Is YouTube back and running though? Are we good?
Your opening contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Accompanied by Ricochet.
Bro, when are we going to see Ricochet have like a serious feud here? Like, I'm trying to see this man. I'm trying to see this man involved. I'm trying to see this man go for some gold. It seems like he's just parading as like Gates of Agony's boss of some kind. I don't like it. Oh, that was out of Tuesday. I didn't see that.
Tremendous feats of strength.
Let's have to go for 50 likes on live streams and YouTube ain't working for me. Hi, Joshua. Yeah, YouTube's acting stupid. Yeah, unfortunately. If you could go to my YouTube, hopefully that will help. I swear Tony's been looking bigger than some posters in the middle of the Antarctica. Brother, they're starving. Brother or sister, bad dog, whoever. I don't know.
Interesting to see. I mean, these two teams.
You're starving.
Intense rivalry. I'm actually not shocked to see Ricochet wearing a hat. He had a huge hematoma on his head after last week.
Being accompanied by MVP at a combined weight of 540 pounds.
YouTube is awesome, finally. Okay, so YouTube is working. It seems like YouTube is working. I do see my chat popping off. Normally, when I get on stream, YouTube is popping, and Twitch is kind of usually slow. But it seems like my YouTube is actually is working better now. In general, YouTube is working better now. Do you watch the drag queen TV shows? I don't watch TV at all, but I will start. I do have a TV. I was waiting for the stand. The stand got here today, so I just gotta build it. But I don't watch TV. I will start watching TV because I think I need inspiration from different things, and I haven't watched TV in like 4 years.
Here is a phenomenal tag team.
We hurt people. We hurt people.
How good they are. And a phenomenal trio as well.
Your YouTube is tweaking. I hate that shit. What's up, dude?
The experience.
Predictions are up right now. Who do you got? Hurt Syndicate or Gates of Agony or the Demand?
To the Hurt Syndicate.
Make sure you are predicting to get some time
then
points
you have
over
on
here.
the other side, GOA. I mean, just
trying to beef up the Fields division because
between Toleon and Bishop Khan. I mean,
Rico should try to go for the international title.
We've seen with our own eyes, Brian.
Rico can also go for.
That's why I love GOA and
the AEW Championship. I wouldn't be mad at that. They obviously have to build it.
But look at this. Bishop Khan and Shelton Benjamin, great matchup. Toa Leona, Bobby Lashley, a great matchup. It's strength for strength. It's size for size. Look at these guys go at it.
And picking up from right where they left off last Tuesday. And Shelton Benjamin, the first to change levels. Bull rushing. Bishop Khan into the corner, throwing the big right hands.
He went to the eyes that time.
It does look like YouTube is back up, yes.
With a backhand chop.
I'm fine with any member of Wrestling keep winning the AEW World Championship. They all are long
chop to the
World
chest does
title
not
run. Yes,
phase the standard of excellence. Bishop Khan looking for the suplex. Shelton goes over, and now Shelton.
If I'm Bishop Khan, I don't know if I try to suplex Shelton Benjamin.
Nope. Shelton sends Khan into the ropes. High boot. Drops Khan down.
I agree with that, Brian. It was kind of early to try a suplex, I would think, on Shelton Benjamin.
Especially against a collegiate All-American wrestler. And here comes Bobby Lashley.
Lashley and Benjamin sending Khan in. Double shoulder tackle. Drops Khan. And you know, you have to imagine that all four of these men competing in this match, Tony, still dinged up, even with 8 days to recover.
Oh, absolutely.
That's how you know which
Brian,
Jack
you know this, and Excalibur, when you're in the ring, it takes a long time to recover from just a regular match, much less a street fight, right?
Especially what all four of these men went through last week. I mean, Bobby Lashley going through the table. They all took tremendous punishment in that street fight last week.
YouTube is back. Hi, I'm seeing all the faces, all the names of the faces, so that I'm very used to seeing. Hi, everybody.
I begged Bobby Lashley to stop working out for 3 weeks, to eat junk food, so maybe.
Yes, Takesha is the new IWGP champion.
The funny thing is, he did, and he still looks like.
Fucking love that for him.
Nice. Swinging neckbreaker from the almighty Bobby Lashley. Bishop Khan has been very successfully isolated by the Hurt Syndicate in this match. Bishop Khan, though, boots to the midsection. Lashley returns fire.
Notice how Lashley was looking at Toa Leona as he walked in the ring, but Leona's still on the outside.
But Lashley catching Khan in the shoulder, or over the shoulder. Bishop Khan.
There we go.
It's the ropes, blind tag in. And Bobby Lashley there immediately to send Toa Leona to the outside.
Here we go.
Lashley didn't wait a second to get to Toa Leona.
Heads up move there by Bobby Lashley. And Lashley now.
James Lyman with the 199 super chat. Is the mirror does Mini look extra portable today? What does that mean?
Using the ring. Using the rope for the.
You're saying I look fat?
On the outside as our opening contest continues tonight on this 3-hour broadcast live on TBS and HBO.
3-hour broadcast with an overrun, by the way.
Want to get him a
Mind you, with an overrun. Don't forget. Don't think it's 3 hours and then we're out skis, you know. What's up, Cardi? Nice to see you on Wednesday, you damn fraud. The hair is eating, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that, everybody. What? I have an appointment tomorrow at 9:30. Oh my god, is this in California? Oh, I have a doctor appointment in California at 9:30. Got a call tomorrow morning. Listen, the lips combo is eating. Thank you, appreciate that. I heard we was getting dissed. Who was getting dissed? What, Twitch in general? Yes, Twitch. I usually diss you guys because YouTube always got my chat popping. YouTube is always active. YouTube is always fucking popping off. And then all I said was that Twitch is slow. That's all I said. Hangman Adam Page documentary is coming out this week. Yeah, it's coming out Friday, I believe, at 4:30 Eastern. She called y'all slow, shaking my head, could never be me. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Wait, what the hell? Slow? You guys are taking that in a different context. I'm saying Twitch chat moves slow. That's what I'm saying. You guys are taking it in a different context. Mini Slam 2 pay-per-view replay should be available soon. I'm grateful that YouTube is working because that was a concern of mine. If you haven't already, there is a new YouTube video up on my YouTube. I was kind of frustrated the fact that it was down because I spent most of my day editing that fucking video and it kind of pissed me off because it's like I could have just waited to post it tomorrow because so my work can be seen in some capacity. Shout out to the original Hangman documentary by Dropkick Wrestling. So it's Drop Mick Wrestling, not Dropkick Wrestling. Unless you're talking about somebody completely different, but the YouTube docs that I personally watch is from Drop Mick Wrestling, and I personally really suggest him to everybody. If you're new to AEW and you're trying to get familiar with certain feuds, certain points of AEW, definitely go watch their documentaries because they are very well crafted. I bleed purple and white all day. Damn. You got no red in there. That's the issue. You got no meat. You know, you need the meat.
The tag team battle in our opening contest tonight rages on. The Hurt Syndicate, GOA battling it out 2-on-2. It has been
I love the work you put
Bishop
on
Khan and Toa Leona over the last few moments, Tony.
Yeah, and you can see the confidence, the way they are walking around the ring.
Oh, by the way, oh my God, hi,
It goes
hello.
back to Bobby Lashley.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Trying to brace himself on the outside, hurting the arm, and it just gave GOA the advantage they needed.
Great point, Tony. And I wonder, too, how much winning this match for either team will help them mentally going into that trios match on Saturday.
Yeah, certainly momentum could play a factor for the winners here tonight, but Bobby Lashley talking about the strength of Toa Liona earlier there. We saw the strength of the
You need the WWE Glazers are going to be mad at you as usual for that video.
Bobby's got
Wait, what video? Which one?
Bishop contact in, as is Shelton Benjamin.
What the last video? Oh, what the AEW one?
With aplomb by Shelton Benjamin.
I posted that one closest to 6 days ago.
Guys are tremendous.
If they're so mad, get over it. Get over it and watch some real Graps. Tune in every single Wednesday. Watch some real Graps, bro. Like.
Bishop Khan.
Yeah, comes around the corner with that high kick. And despite the way
Rico, move out the way,
to
bro.
the apron, pulling Bishop Khan.
Oh,
Danger.
Oh! Shit!
Bishop Khan, the roll up two. Shelton Benjamin able to kick out. Swing and a miss.
Hang him high is going to put the sonic rings on that
You
one.
can see the upper body power from these guys, but that's leg strength right there as well, being able to throw Bishop Khan that way.
I mean, that's core strength. That's everything strength by Shelton Benjamin. As he escapes the grip of Toa Liona right there. Toa telegraphed it. Shelton. DDT.
What a counter that was, Brian.
But look at Toa. He just
Right back up.
steps right up.
And answers back with a headbutt that drops Shelton Benjamin.
I see the vision.
As Toa Liona looking to press the advantage on Shelton Benjamin. Bobby Lashley into the fray. And lariat. Things are breaking down between these two teams.
Cardi, shut your ass up. Cardi out here acting like I ignore his ass when every single time he comes in, I pay attention to it. Because he's rarely in this bitch anymore. Not Cardi trying to guilt trip. Zendaya,
You're right. The reverberations.
you better talk to your twin, man.
Holy cow, what an impact.
Shelton Benjamin showing his the belly-to-belly throw from the top rope by Shelton Benjamin.
Benjamin getting up on those turnbuckles.
One of the most athletic men in all of professional wrestling. Both of these guys. Oh!
Ricochet came in, the spirit gun behind the referee's back. MVP's came.
Listen, Unk, take care of that, Unk. Come on. Where you going? Where you going?
But the damage may be done.
Oh, you better.
He's covered. Two.
No.
Scores the pinfall for the demand.
Not gonna lie. I can see why Bishop Khan unfollowed me. Because I don't like that shit. Yeah, you better beat his ass. I don't like that shit. Why is
Bishop Khan on the back of the head with that cane.
Guys, we're taking a look
why is this happening right now? Why is this happening?
The Hurt Syndicate's ever been pinned. It happened right here tonight.
It happened right here tonight, and it happened by GOA. Bishop Khan. Toa Liona scoring a first ever in-ring.
Why is Seth faking injury again?
The Hurt Syndicate.
I don't know.
We talked about momentum. The momentum for heading into Wrestle Dream seems to be all in the hands of the Demand.
100%, and they needed this after losing that street fight last week. But what an incredible performance by the Demand, all three of them.
And we talk about high tensions between these two teams. There are some high tensions between two individuals, Darby Allin and Jon Moxley. Let's take you back to New York Comic-Con last weekend.
Rico, you're gonna call me ass. Rico, you're gonna call me ass out.
It was the AEW panel. It was the Q&A session. Jon Moxley.
They always be doing this during
He grabbed the microphone and you saw how the tensions.
So if you ever have a chance to go, you should definitely go because there's going to be some shit. I was at the PW Revolver show in Los Angeles, Ronda Rousey's indie debut. They had Hangman and Swerve go at it there too. They always be doing stuff like that. So if you know that AEW is going to be in your city, somewhere near you, and it's not like a Dynamite or Collision, but there's an event where there's going to be AEW wrestlers. I suggest you go because they're really good at progressing the story.
Beyond the bounds of a wrestling match.
I think that's really special.
You know what John Moxley's capable of as well as anyone else.
I don't condone what either of these two men have done over the past couple months. But this is going to be a war, like Gordon Soley said. 5 letters, 2 words. I quit. I can't wait to see it on Saturday.
The I Quit match goes down this Saturday at WrestleDream. Earlier today, an undisclosed location, Darby Allin and Jon Moxley. One last face-to-face confrontation. Let's take a look.
It sounds like Win Balor's theme.
Heck of a situation we got going on here. Let's make sure we all understand the implications of an I Quit match. In Toronto, there was 0 chance you were ever going to put me into a coffin. The game was rigged. That was never going to happen. This game is rigged in both directions. You will never quit. I'm certainly not going to quit. So what are we gonna do, man? I'm out of ideas. Then what do you want to do? How's this gonna end? If you want to be on the right side of history, though, it is never too late.
It is, John. I wish I could, but I can't. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about joining the Death Riders. I understand the cause. I understand what it is you're trying to do. But it's you. It's you I don't respect. This is all about Danielson. I saw what you did to him. Why would I want to go in a war with somebody that can stab his brother in the back? Why would I want to go to war with somebody that finds someone so disposable? Someone they consider family?
Brian, still talking about Brian. I did the best I could for Brian Danielson. This is a war for the future of our sport. This is a war for the future of our craft, and sacrifices need to be made. Hard decisions have to be made. That isn't tough for me. You don't know what sacrifice is. You don't know what having a weight on your shoulders is. None of you do.
When I was on top of the summit of Mount Everest, and I held that flag above the world, I saw AEW represents freedom. And I see what you're doing. You're slowly chipping away at everything that represents this place. Everything that makes this place special. And I'm gonna hang that flag in my house so I look at it every day and remind myself of everything AEW gives me. But before I do, I'm gonna wrap it around your throat. And when you say the words "I quit" at WrestleDream, all the Death Riders that blindly follow you are gonna realize your word doesn't mean a thing. And this whole operation you're running is gonna come crumbling down.
Might not mean anything to you, Darby. But I have never lied to you. Your opponent at WrestleDream was not me. Never has been. It's never the guy standing across the ring from you, no. Every time you go to the ring, every time you climb a mountain, every time you jump your skateboard off the top of a building or off a bridge or set yourself on fire and shoot yourself out of a cannon, you're fighting ghosts, spirits, demons of the past, whatever it is. None of my business. But I played that game. I played that game a lot. I fought a lot of ghosts. It never ends well. Chasing highs. Trying to prove to the world that you are indestructible in the most literal sense. That is a selfish game. And I am not selfish. And there's the biggest difference between me and you going into Wrestle Dream. And the thing that you cannot get through your head. This is not about me!
Oh, I am moved. This is like an indie film. I like it. God. Yo, this is so sick. Bonding 1. It's like a prison scene. It's like a short independent film. I fucking love this shit. Yo!
John Moxley, the Death
Whoever
Riders,
they hired for that, keep doing that shit. Oh my god. That was cinema.
Darby Allin be in any condition to say the words "I quit" this Saturday live at Wrestle Dream?
All right, there they are.
Marina Shafir and John Moxley arriving here in Kansas City. They will be in the arena tonight as Claudio Castagnoli, representing the Death Riders, goes one-on-one with Roderick Strong next.
He spent a hard
live
time
on
with
Dynamite.
Darby and Sting
America's
cinematic
favorite
match
pizza
had
chain is
yeah,
back
it
with
did.
them.
Also, the good thing about having that sort of indie cinematic feel is the fact that you are the alternative. You are AEW. There's people that always say AEW always looks low budget and all this shit. Okay, well then use that as your strength. Keep producing shit like that because it makes the fandom feel closer to what they're watching, right? I said this in my AEW video. I said I really love AEW because I like the fact that I can see these stars, the top champions, Mercedes Moné, Adam Page, Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, Okada, like arguably two of the three, Okada, Kenny Omega, and Will Ospreay, arguably three of the greatest fucking wrestlers of our generation. I could see them. I'm not breaking the bank. I could see them on a Dynamite. I could pay $100 to see them like right there, right in front of me. I could see Adam Copeland and Christian. Like that's the shit that I love about AEW is the fact that they are a glorified indie. Business wise, obviously, I'm not a fucking idiot. Business wise, for them, they should find a way, you know, where that can actually help with their numbers and stuff. But since I'm not in the business sense of watching professional wrestling, I'm more in the sense of I'm a fucking fan and I'm supporting it every single week. I'm here supporting it, buying their merch. I'm going to their shows. I'm not going to WWE shows, I'll tell you that much, because I'm not spending my money on that. But I will spend money whenever you are near my vicinity. That's the shit that I fucking love. So people like talk about AEW in a sense of like, well, it's just an indie show and they're not a real company and all this bullshit. And it's like, all right, it's not for you. Go spend fucking $10,000 on a WWE show, on a mid-ass product. And it's only mid right now. I'm not saying that it's always mid, but right now it's fucking mid. Go spend all that fucking money, because I could go to an indie show and see Mercedes Moné headline for one of the titles against somebody who I either do know independent scene or somebody that I don't know. And now I will know. It's not that fucking complicated to understand, man. Minnie, how's that MNG clan? I don't know what that is, bro. They are not a real company, but yet WWE is bothered by them. Dude, WWE is like so heavily bothered. Actually, that was a long ass winded rant. Can somebody clip something? Can somebody just clip whatever and then I can go back and get the timestamp on that? Because I could easily make that a fucking TikTok reel. That was so long winded. Thank you, Zendaya. Dang, beat the brakes off of Darby Allin. 10K for a John Cena squash. Dude, WrestlePalooza was fucking ass, and you got a John Cena squash match, which is absolutely disgusting because this is John Cena's final year. Why the fuck are we doing these squash matches with him?
Presentation of All Elite Wrestling in the Shadows.
I guess it's none of my business.
City, Missouri, coming up next, a one-on-one
45 minutes,
battle.
43 minutes. Okay, so 43, 45 minutes. I could easily make that shit a YouTube video. I mean, not a YouTube video, but I could make that a TikTok reel. This is AEW's Jey Uso entrance. I want to be a part of one of theirs. I was there live, but I was second row behind commentary, so I personally could not be a part of that. But I do want to be a part of that. M&G Clan is mini Nate James, we're all W's. Darby and Moxley are going to go crazy at WrestleMania. Can you raise the mic volume? Mine? Yes. Am I really low, guys? There. I raised it a little bit. Let me know if that's good.
24/7 protection when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle. You can learn more right now at progressive.com.
You know, we found out earlier that Jon Moxley has arrived, of course, members of the Death Riders. And Brian, you were awfully a lot of part of that rhetoric that we heard moments ago.
Yeah, it was a little disheartening actually to hear my name being invoked as one of the reasons why Darby is fighting.
Is the mic better now?
You know, it brings back a lot of painful memories involving Jon Moxley, but also this man, Claudio Castagnoli.
Who is it, Kyle O'Reilly? Who is he going against? Or is it Roddy? Hell yeah, let's go Roddy. I miss Roddy on my damn screen. I don't watch Collision, so that's my fault, but still. I miss this man on my screen. It's hard to hear you. Here, I'll do this.
Conglomeration, which Roderick Strong wants no affiliation.
I should be here. You should be able to hear me better now. I do have AEW at like the highest volume right now. This should be better. So my mic arm broke. I'm waiting until I get cash back from Amazon so I can purchase something. I'm done purchasing. I just can't purchase anymore. So I know that I could hold it like this, but that'll get tiring.
Ever since he formed the Death Riders. I mean, let's take a look at the guys.
It's not like an easy
girls or women that he has in the Death Riders. They're some of the most powerful, most dangerous people
Let's go,
in all of
Roddy.
AEW.
As you unfortunately found out 1 year ago, Brian, WrestleMania 2024.
Yeah, Claudio was the first person to turn his
Roddy
back
called him
on
out
me.
last week on Title
I
Tuesday.
could trust him. I've known
I didn't see
both
any
of these men actually
anything
for 20+ years.
I saw the main event when I switched over
But right
from
now, Claudio
Invasion.
Castagnoli contending with Roderick Strong. Straight up grappling start to this match, and before
Or Showdown,
the match gets too
my
far
bad.
away, wanna
You're
send
good?
our
Okay.
Best wishes to Taz, who
Thank you for
earlier
letting me
today
know
went
about the
under
mic.
knife, a successful
It depends
shoulder
on what I'm
replacement
watching,
surgery.
but
Get
usually
well soon.
AEW is
Our
all the way
broadcast
up.
colleague, perhaps you can now finally with that new shoulder.
I feel like you kind of have to do that.
That's bullpen, give him a little bit of relief off the bench.
Oh, I forgot with. Fucking so annoying. Hold up.
Referee Paul Turner calling for the
I
clean
forget with-
break
I
in the
can't.
ropes. Finally gets it with Claudio Castagnoli snaps off the uppercut, but Roderick Strong seems primed to deliver the knife edge chop.
Yeah, Roderick just popped back up. You know, one thing we talked about how familiar many of these athletes are. Roddy and Claudio know each other from the battles in Ring of Honor years ago.
Sorry.
No strangers at all in tag team and in singles.
There's a lot of similarities between Roderick Strong and
Thank you, Zendaya.
Claudio Castagnoli. Roderick Strong has one of the hardest chops in all of professional
This
wrestling.
dead
Claudio
ass
Castagnoli
as
has
a
one of the
early and
hardest
late
European
2000s Ring of
uppercuts
Honor match.
in all of professional wrestling. They've both been
Mini
Ring of
can't stop
Honor
spending
world
money. Wow,
champions.
it's not
They've both
even
been Ring
the
of Honor
shit is too.
tag
I'm not even
champions.
spending money on bullshit.
I mean,
I'm
the
literally
list goes
spending money on
and
apartment
but
stuff
we see
and on
Claudio here
food.
with
I
he's
have
got
found
great
a new
side
appreciation
headlock.
in cooking cooking from scratch that literally I just like want to create so many dishes. So I'm always Amazon priming. I'm going to my local market. I'm literally like, and I'm eating good, like clean, not good as in like expensive, but good. I make my acai bowls. I make my yogurt bowls. I make protein with ground beef, avocado, rice. I literally am so obsessed with like making my meals right now that if I have a meal in mind, like an omelet, I'm like, oh shit, now I gotta get a whisk because I don't have a whisker. Now I gotta get the proper bowl, like. And then I do it because I'm like, I want to eat that tomorrow. I end up doing it. I know I'm yapping, my bad. What's up, Busta?
Covered and still to come tonight. We will see the
John Moxley and Darby Allin reminds me of the Dark Knight versus Joker. Yeah, it was perfection. I really liked it. Cooking from scratch saves money and it's healthier, Mini. Yeah, but I'm obsessed with like just cooking now. Like I'm literally obsessed with cooking where I want to just create all these meals. Obviously they're healthier, they're high in protein and stuff like that. Like my acai bowls, I mix the acai with vanilla protein. I put chia seeds, like all protein. But that makes me obsessed. And if I don't have the cooking ware, or if I don't have what I need to make the meal, then I go buy it on fucking Amazon, and I can't keep doing that. It's a lot of money.
The first of 3 hours live tonight on TBS and HBO Max.
I hope I should.
Another trios battle. Don Callis family.
Giovanna Evans is here. Oh, Busta.
And the uneasy alliance with Kenny Omega as Roderick.
Oh shit. Busta, do you know who my boyfriend is, right? I don't want to say it on here, because he hasn't said anything about it. I'll DM you. I'll DM you.
Claudio Castagnoli there. Strong to the outside, trying to collect himself, to put some distance between his aggressor, but you see the reach of Castagnoli bringing Roderick Strong up to the apron.
I thought Castagnoli was going to go outside with him, but nope. Oh, look at this, just trying to just...
I thought so too, Tony. You know, Roddy, you know, he can't let himself be put in a position to be overpowered.
Right.
Yeah. His challenge is to hit hard, move fast, in and out.
No, there's no teasing, Deo. There's not. It's just, I don't want to say it when he hasn't said anything. Amazon does make you money because it's ease of accessibility.
Very well, could be the opening Roderick Strong.
I promise you they have cooking stuff at Goodwill. Listen, I am in no shame not, like, I'm someone who loves thrifting, but there's no Goodwill near me. I don't have a car. It's not walking distance for me. I literally have to take an Uber. I'm not even paying attention to the match. Damn. I'm just so invested in talking about like food and cooking. So I have no shame in getting stuff secondhand. I was actually hoping that there was a flea market near me, because I literally used to work at one in California, and I would get, I was bitching to you guys. I was like, dude, I'm going to have to buy stuff at like cost, at like the actual price that they sell these things for, when I'm very accustomed to paying like $1 to $3 for a bunch of shit, especially with Amazon stuff, because they used to buy them in bulk and they had like dollar tables where they would just throw stuff and they were boxed up. You didn't really know what was in there, so you just have to open it and you find some good shit. I am not walking distance near anything that can provide that for me. I would have to take an Uber. Uber is going to cost me $18, $20. Therefore, I'm still paying the same amount of price as if I were to purchase it on Amazon. So it's nothing like it's not about me not wanting a second hand. I literally would if I could, but I can't. Getting really good at cooking makes you realize eating out is paying for your time, not for the food. Listen, that's actually the best thing that I've ever heard, because I don't think I found this kind of appreciation other than like right now, because me and Nate are doing it together too. So it's like nice because we both get invested. Yeah, I don't know. It also gives you fucking purpose. Making your own food from scratch gives you purpose, because you're just like, if you don't know what to do when you're bored, you just, you know, and you're making your food, it's like, all right, let me make my food, let me do this, blah 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 blah. It gives you like a sense. I love it. Minnie, I did not get a new PO box, but I am going to look into that because I actually do. I should get a new PO box for PR purposes, but also because when I did have a PO box, I would get random stuff from you guys or from people that wanted to send me stuff. So I should. I definitely will be looking into a PO box here shortly, especially because I think it was you, James, right? Weren't you wanted to send stuff to Gia? I will always accept stuff for Gia. She is my menace. So glad I know how to throw it down in the kitchen. Zendaya, I feel like you fuck it up in the kitchen because you're from the Caribbean, so I feel like you fuck it up. Also, Nate introduced me to different spice like seasoning, and I was like, listen, I felt like a white person. I was like, listen, maybe I was eating my food like a white person before because this kind of seasoning, oh my god, it's good shit.
Gets to their feet first here. That's going to be a very, very important point to this
match. All right, let me shut up and pay attention.
Take another look at it. Roderick Strong always with perfect accuracy on that drop kick, Brian.
Beautiful drop kick by Roger. Oh my goodness.
Well, Claudio, he was ready for Roddy there. The cover, the leg is hooked. Roderick Strong kicks out, and Claudio immediately into the submission. Beautiful transition.
Talk about accuracy. That clothesline was right in the draw, right in the jaw, and then straight into
make your own food. It saves you money, yeah. And it is
true.
When you eat out, you're literally eating out for the sense of like you're just out.
The turnbuckle pads.
I used to be sort of addicted to that feeling of eating out, of getting, you know, like dining in and out.
The ropes were so far in front
I don't think I have that in me anymore. We've dined out once in like a month.
This is the second time we've seen.
Oh, it was for the Ohio game actually. After my Crown Jewel stream.
Just hoisting Roderick up, plants him down the cover, 2 in.
That is unbelievable raw power. That is
question. Why is AEW always bad at telling stories now?
Yeah, pound for pound.
I don't know how to answer that question because I am enjoying the storytelling that's happening within AEW, so I don't really know how to answer the question. Other than you're probably watching it with a WWE lens, and maybe don't do that. Maybe enjoy the storytelling that is happening because there's a lot of storytelling that's happening. It's been happening for weeks. So yeah, I don't know what you want from me.
Now leaps, hits Castagnoli with the back heel kick.
Roddy getting up awfully slow, but now he's got the momentum here.
Hammer throw into the ropes, reversed.
Hammer throw.
Strong hangs on high boot, nobody home. Claudio strung up in the rope, trying to extricate himself and sent over the top out to the floor. And Roderick Strong on the move, the kick through the ropes. Castagnoli putting the back of his head on the barricade on the floor.
You love my content? Thanks so much, John. I appreciate that.
Work, but that time it did work, kicking to the ropes.
Yeah, he had Claudio damaging.
You got a Jim Cornette shirt right there.
Feeling the sting of the barricade twice in short succession. Roderick Strong stringing together this offensive series. Returns Castagnoli to the ring, looking to press the advantage. But Roderick Strong, I mean, he's been on the receiving end of some considerable punishment as all that knee in the corner blocked or intercepted by Claudio. A leaping uppercut. Staggers Roderick Strong in the ropes. Now the gut wrench out of the ropes. Made a bit more difficult, Brian, by Roderick Strong's feet being on the inside.
Yeah, also made it easier for Roderick Strong to counter out there. And then a kick straight to the jaw.
The high Gamangiri.
Straight to the
catching
jaw.
Claudio Castagnoli in the ropes. Roderick Strong. He's moving a bit slow after the prolonged punishment.
It seems like just random matches, though. I see what people mean. Well, if you're not watching consistently, then you're not understanding that there's storytelling that's happening. And this is coming from somebody that doesn't watch Collision. I know that there's stories that are also being progressed on Collision. So I make sure to see what they post on their social media. But they're not random matches. This one is a little random, but when it comes to like the match cards that they have on a weekly basis, they're not random. Sometimes you may have one or two that are random, but for the most part, they're storytelling. Okay, well that's it. Already still got it. Yeah. You shouldn't have to watch every minute of the show and all their social media to be able to at least understand simple wrestling storylines. I don't watch Collision and I can see the story progressing based on their social media. Their social media allows me to see shit. I said this on my AEW video too. I like the uniqueness. I like the fact that they do have complex characters. And as someone who loves to read, I love that it takes a while to see what they're building, and then at the very end they put it all together. I like that shit personally. It's probably not for your average fan, but oh god.
Hey! What a family! Best family ever!
You didn't know where the camera was.
He's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. Which nobody can deny. All right. Hey, October 13th is a great day. It's my birthday, and I thank you so much for being here today for me. I just want to let you guys know, I'm here for you guys, not just today, but every day. A lot of people have been asking about the growing numbers of the family. We're doing it for one reason: power. And to protect the interests of each and every one of you, to protect the interests of this family. Numbers are power. And I don't like, as a private business person, terms like work stoppage, picket lines. But I am prepared to do whatever it takes to get what this family and what each and every one of you needs. That is my promise and my gift to each and every one of you. Now, speaking of gifts, I don't know what to open first.
Before we get there, I have one very special one for you.
Really?
If you will turn around this way and take a look.
Hey, Takeshita!
Good job.
I'm sorry. I couldn't be there today, but I won't tell you happy birthday. You have done so much for my career, and now I will win the IWGP title for you and for the Don Callis family.
And you did.
I hope I can make you.
Look at it!
Wait, what happened?
I pressed the wrong button. I'm so sorry.
Fucking love this shit.
All good, boss. Hey, how about a toast? Here we go. Hey, beautiful drinks there. This toast is predictable. You know what it is. To family! To family!
I love you guys so much. I love you guys.
I like you too.
Well, the Don Callis birthday.
I fucking love that shit, man. I love this Okada so much. Bruh, no one can fucking tell me, oh my god, what have they done to Okada? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up, bro. Enjoy Okada for what he is right now. That shit is gold. That shit is funny. Okada's the GOAT. Dude, the different variations that this man can do, shut the fuck up, man. Oh my god. Shit pisses me off. I don't know where Andrade is at. Have you seen the promo Joey versions? I seen promo Joe. I don't know who promo Joey is. Alright, we got Don Callis family.
Following is a trios bout set for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by Don Callis.
That means shut up.
So Andrade's here or what?
I have an important announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome back to the Don Callis family. He's the pride of Australia. The dingo didn't eat your baby. It's Mark Davis.
I forget that Mark Davis is a part of the Don Callis family. He made a surprising return, and unfortunately, it was underwhelming.
The greatest technical wrestler in the history of the great country of Canada. He is the man who snapped the leg of Kota Ibushi like a twig.
Don Callis cosplay.
Josh Alexander.
Alexander, a great wrestler, but the greatest Canadian technical wrestler.
Y solo no es solo. From the great country of Mexico.
Hechicero's the GOAT.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is my GOAT.
Los Cabras es muy loco. Muy caliente. Yo soy
Hechicero. That's my GOAT right there. Y'all better put some respect, man.
Don Callis introducing his family members in the way that only he could. The GOATs are crazy and hot, according to Don Callis, and he still is not
fucking GOAT, dog.
Is the alchemist of the ring, the mad science of the Lucha Libre. Hechicero heading into battle alongside Josh Alexander and Mark Davis.
Hey.
After this short break, they will.
Is he collecting countries? What is Australia and Canada and Mexico? That's funny.
When winter season hits, emergencies.
Winter season heights. This might be the worst thing I've ever heard. The hate with listen. If you don't know who the fuck I am an Hechicero stan. That is my damn GOAT. I put him above Bandito, dog. All of you guys can go ahead and mark out for Bandito. Hechicero is the real fucking man. He's the real luchador in AEW. We don't disrespect that man at all here, okay? And that theme is not garbage. That theme is actually better than all of Def Rebel's themes combined. So let's not put any more disrespect. Minnie, do you think BD versus Chris Danger will cook? Absolutely. I might be there in person. I'm either going to be there in person or I will be streaming it here. New Jersey isn't too far. Well, it's like 6-7 hours driving distance. But it is Chris Danger versus BDE. Like, I want to be there in person for it. These are my friends. These are my fucking friends. First hour almost down and it's not feeling that long. It's not at all. This is I'm not trying to make this like an anti-WWE stream, but this is the shit that I'm talking about. WWE does a good job with storytelling, but they focus too much on storytelling where you have one promo that can last like 40 fucking minutes, and then everybody else that's on your roster that you could be elevating is just not going to be on your damn show. I think the way that AEW does it, I think it's like short and sweet, except when they have cinematic packages like they just did with Darby Allin and Jon Moxley, and they do it when it's fucking necessary, and I like that shit. Minnie, that's a very low bar. Def Rebel got like what, 1 or 2 bangers? Bandito slander? That's not Bandito slander. I said Hechicero is the real GOAT luchador in AEW. That's not slander to Bandito. I never said he was bad. Hechicero versus Bandito 2 was a banger. I still haven't seen that, to beach. Chris Danger did nothing wrong. He's a really good heel. The thing is, you guys know how I watch wrestling too. You guys know this because you see me watch wrestling. Even if I go for somebody, if somebody else does something funny or cool, I'm gonna mark out. And that's what I did. Everybody thought that I betrayed BDE because I was rooting for BDE against AJ Francis, but then AJ Francis, he did the money, and I'm like popping. I'm like, hey. Everybody was like, you're a traitor. I was like, I'm just popping for the moment. I feel like Chris Danger is gonna get me to pop. And I'm going to be called a traitor again. If you're in a group with Dom Callis, you suck. Takesha's the only one I like in that group. That's crazy. You think Josh Alexander sucks? You think God, Fletcher sucks? You're insane. You're actually insane, dog. The talent.
3.5 minutes non-stop booing of the Don Callis family. But these two men bringing the Kansas City crowd out of their
They got 30 bangers. You've been watching Chris since 2014 and Brandon since 2016. Them actually bring their 2K characters to life and wrestle each other is so crazy to me.
Jack Perry, Luchasaurus facing the Young Bucks this Saturday with $500,000 on the line. But last week, the triumphant return, nearly 2 years, more than 2 years in the making of Jurassic Express.
Saying something is better. Oh, they got like 30 bangers. Do they really? I feel like they got like 2. Guys, there is a prediction over on my Twitch. Please make sure you are participating on my Twitch prediction if you want to earn some channel points. With those channel points, you can redeem certain stuff. You can redeem VIP. You can redeem follow back on IG. That was my that's my #1 request in all my DMs. So I figured I'd put that for channel points. You can choose my 2K partner whenever I do plan on playing that again. You can do stuff with your channel points. So it's fun. Gamba. Let's go. Let's go. My order from Amazon Fresh got delivered. We needed more eggs. Eggs. Cheese. We needed what are they called? English muffins, because I'm gonna make breakfast sandwiches tomorrow. Mega! Let's go. That's the GOAT. Like it's the most recent banger they got. That was definitely. Guys, we only got 27 likes over on YouTube. Please make sure you are hitting that like button. Would appreciate to get 50 likes. I know YouTube was down for the beginning of the stream, but we're back now. So let's get that shit up, please. The Don Callis cosplay booing Omega is funny. That's funny.
Well, there we see the incident, Tony. It was a shocking, a sickening display. Alexander Kota Ibushi, a great one-on-one match that was marred by the broken leg for Kota Ibushi. And then look at this.
So it was a broken leg? Was it a broken leg or a broken arm?
A lot of people were upset about that, but I have to remind you, what business do you think we're in?
Kota Ibushi, we want to wish him a speedy recovery, undergoing successful surgery to repair
halfway to the 50 leg.
Now the road to recovery begins as Kenny Omega calling out Mark Davis or Josh Alexander. I'm not sure who.
And I sent a note to Kota Ibushi and said, don't worry, there's a place in the Don Callis family for you in 5 years when you recover from your leg injury.
That's crazy.
Never let up, do you? Never.
Now Omega, he was calling out Josh Alexander.
Omega blames Josh Alexander. He should blame himself.
But Kenny Omega, Brian has, and Alexander immediately tagging out to Hechicero.
Dude, GOAT versus GOAT, let's go.
As we head into Wrestle Dream Live tonight, a special 3-hour broadcast immediately followed by the countdown to Wrestle Dream right here on TBS and HBO Max, and then coming up this Saturday live, 7 Eastern, 4 p.m. coast to coast. It is the Saturday tailgate brawl ahead of Wrestle Dream on TNT and HBO Max, and then 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. It is Wrestle Dream on pay-per-view on HBO Max this Saturday night as Hechicero taking Kenny Omega off his feet. And Brian, as we heard earlier today, covered the words from this past Saturday. Jack Perry imploring Kenny Omega for the help. The enemy is my friend. Jack Perry, of course, referring to the Young Bucks, but Kenny Omega still dubious on whether he.
Oh my gosh! Talk about broken legs.
Oh wow! This is great. Tag Josh Alexander and let him finish the job. Snap, crackle, pop.
Kenny Omega was dubious on whether he could trust Jack Perry in this match tonight.
Rightfully so.
Hechicero the cover.
I mean, Jack Perry helped the Young Bucks put Kenny Omega in an ambulance, which caused him to miss a year of action. And now Jack Perry wants to team with him. I'd be a little concerned too, especially with Don Callis out here.
I'll give Kenny Omega credit. He's resilient, much like a cockroach.
Oh my God.
The inverted dragon screw there by Hechicero, targeting that left leg. of Kenny Omega, and Omega walking very gingerly.
Oh, it was a broken femur?
Omega would be lucky to escape this match without a similar injury to Kota
Kota's straight up
Ibushi.
saying it's going to take 2 years to return is crazy.
Two with a view, if you know what I mean. Matching beds.
That's horrible to say, Don.
Yeah, nice golden bedpan, everything for them.
Oh, would you stop?
Luckily, Kenny seems to be running okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Ducking underneath Hechicero. Josh Alexander, though, needed the lower back of Omega. As Hechicero through the pass by Omega, and now Kenny.
Be careful here.
Taking down Hechicero on the outside, but Alexander lying in wait.
Don Callis just threw his headset, running away from Kenny Omega. Just the thought of Kenny Omega coming near him.
I think one thing, Kenny has let his emotions overtake him here, Brian, because he's got two other guys he can tag in here, and he's been willing to do this the entire match by himself so far.
He's just trying to do it on his own, not exactly the smart tactic.
You still haven't seen Kenny wrestle in person. I really hope I get to go. I really hope I get to go to Blood and Guts. Where is Blood and Guts?
This is not the only trios action for the family here tonight, I understand.
You know what? Earlier today, I mean, Mark Briscoe is such a moron. He thinks he wants a piece. He wants to get his hands. He can't wait to get his hands on Kyle Fletcher, and he's going to bring Brodito. Guess what, genius? I got a family of 25 people. I can bring whoever I want. We're going to see him tonight.
Well, Kyle Fletcher, team with Lance Archer, Rocky Romero to take on Mark Briscoe, Brody King, and Bandito. Still to come tonight ahead of Kyle Fletcher's TNT Championship match with Mark Briscoe. It will be 5 in the series between these two men, which is split 2 wins each. Coming up this Saturday, live at Wrestle Dream on pay-per-view and HBO Max.
Greensboro, I have my tickets, just hope Kenny's there.
AEW World Tag Team Champions will
have you seen Okada?
AEW Unified Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, and the newly crowned IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
I think I've seen everyone that I wanted to see in person. Yeah, I've seen pretty much everybody. I'm trying to think. Probably in WWE, I haven't seen somebody in person.
Tag out to Jack Perry, I think out of desperation, if nothing else, Brian.
For the very first time in the match, Kenny Omega
tags out. I haven't seen Obo Femi.
I'm not sure if I would trust Jack Perry either.
Or Lash Legend in person. No, I did see Lash Legend when I went to the TNA show. My bad.
Perry was actually in the ring just now. Listen, he got in, he got out.
Brian, you obviously have a great career, but what Kenny Omega was doing, you called it wrestling with his heart. I call it what they call the NBA hero ball. Trying to do too much, trying to do it.
No Okada. My first time was at the New Japan Resurgence. That was my first time seeing Okada live, and I marked the fuck out. That was my first time seeing Will Ospreay live too, actually.
And then you got Mark Davis on the apron.
And Stephanie Vaquera was a part of that show. That was my first time knowing about Stephanie Vaquera.
That's great teamwork by two men who know and trust each other.
Alexander looking for that ankle lock. Sorry, Tony.
That's all right. Former World Tag Team Champions, of course.
Now in comes Mark Davis, seeing his first action in quite a bit of time. It's this year time.
And Davis coming off a broken foot there. He missed that stop. That's a concern.
Damn.
Davis, the shoulder block shuts down Jack Perry. This trios battle continues.
You good, Jack Perry?
On TBS and HBO Max.
I've been having something in my throat. Yeah, I was gonna say a bad joke. National Lemon Bar Day mini. I've had 2 hot waters with lemon today. This will be my first time seeing BD or Chris Danger in person. I'm so hyped and so happy to see this in person. Hell yeah. I want to go. I really want to go. It just depends on my finances for November 21st. Because if I do go, that means I would have to pay for my flight and for my hotel. So it just depends on all that. For the ticket, it'll be comped, but yeah, it just depends. Hopefully I do get to go. Best AEW match I've probably seen in person was Ospreay versus Takeshita at Revolution last year. Oh, that's a good one to be there. Hell yeah. Let's see, what else did I miss so far? Prior Dakota Ibushi, it sucks to see him keep getting injured, dude. It's like it's like Mark Davis, it's like Jay White, like it's so unfortunate. When the Austin, one of the Guns, was it Austin or Colton? I think it was Austin. He got injured and they just came back too. Like, dude, this is why I'm highly against whenever people are like want to come and tell me, who do you think is overrated? I'm like, dude, I don't think anybody's overrated, man. What they do in that ring is fucking serious, and they put their bodies in the line. Like, I can tell you who I don't really care for or who I am not a mark for, but if you want me to talk about overrated, bruh,
Power.
I don't know.